Hello and welcome to another G minor tuning 3-string cigar box guitar lesson. So we can't be in a minor tuning and not do a minor blues. So this is Black Magic Woman. This is probably closer to the original Fleetwood Mac version. I mean the Santana version is absolutely fantastic, but not got a Latin percussion section. So it's closer to the original, which was released in 1968, and it was featuring Peter Green in the original Fleetwood Mac lineup. So great blues guitarist. I do believe he played one of these amps back in the day. And what I was doing here was I was using a loop pedal. So I just pre-recorded the guitar part, the chord sequence, and played the lead part over the top. And the lead part that you could see me playing in the demo was actually probably closer to the actual vocal line. You know, it's such a strong, it's only 3 chords, and it's such a sort of strong riff, strong melody that it works great on guitar. Quite easy to play. If you do have access to a loop pedal, you can record yourself, record back up, and then play over the top. Or if you have a guitar buddy, you can show them the chords and you're away. But let's just get tuned up and we will get straight on with it. So there's a G, there's a D, and this is a B flat, or your tuner might call that an A sharp, but basically that gives you a G minor chord. Now the original song's actually in D minor, so we're not going to be able to play along with this unless you fit a deep set of strings and tune to D, A, and then F on top. But works really nicely in this tune, and like I said, you can either accompany yourself or play along with one of your mates. And if you want to know exactly what the cycle is, the chord sequence, you can download a completely free song chart. So because it's a blues, it basically just cycles round. So once you've got the full 3 chord sequence, you just keep going, and you can either sing over the top of one of the cycles and then play a solo, and then, you know, vice versa, that type of thing. But I reckon let's just get straight on with having a go at the song. So we're going to have a look at this tune in 2 parts. We're going to have a look at the rhythm part to start with, which is the chords, the basic blues cycle, and then we'll have a look at the lead part over the top, which is what I was playing in the introduction. This is a flat pick version that I'm doing here, so if you want any tips on sort of basic flat pick technique plus bar technique, then I'll put a link to 20th Century Boy T-Rex. It's quite a good one for sort of strumming. So this is a minor blues. We are in G minor. 2 more chords. We've got fret 7. So if I just bar, that is a D minor. So that's quite handy. And then back to G minor, and then it goes to C, which is fret 5, and that's also a bar. So you're just covering all of the strings there. That's it. Now, the previous one we did in G minor tuning was Sultans of Swing. A little bit faster than this one, but we can use a very similar strumming pattern. We can go like this. We can go down, down, up, up, down. I'm just blocking off the strings here just temporarily. So it's down, down, up, down. Okay, and that. So just a nice easy version, no sort of fancy bits. That'll get you through the song. And for most of it, we have what we call that was 1 bar, by the way. That entire pattern there was 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're not playing on beat 3. We're missing beat 3 and coming back with an upstroke. So it's down, down, up, miss 3, up, down. So most of the chords are 2 of those, which is 2 of those patterns, which is 2 bars. Which so it's two G's open at the beginning, and then we go straight to fret 7, which is the D minor, and we play that for 2 bars, and then we go back to the open G minor for 2 bars, and then we go to C at fret 5, C minor, and that's also 2 bars. I'll just get up to that point from this angle, so it'd be 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down. Do it again, and then straight up to fret 7, so there's your D minor, and then back to the open, so it's always twice just for this first part, always twice round the strumming pattern, and then fret 5, and that is C minor. And then just to finish it off, what we can do is we can actually play half a bar or 2 beats for each chord, and it's G, then it's D at fret 7, all minors, C, fret 5, back to D, and then we're just going to stop on the G when we get back to it. So I'm going to make it dead simple here, just do 2 downs on G minor, 2 downs on D minor, 2 downs on C minor, 2 downs on D minor, and then there's like a little riff in the Fleetwood Mac version, and then there's a break, vocals come in, and it starts again. So hopefully you're familiar with the idea of a 12-bar blues. It's basically just a blues progression, not normally chord progression, which lasts for 12 bars. Now this one is almost a 12-bar, but it's actually got more space at the end before the vocals pick back up into the next verse. So it's actually a 13-bar cycle. I'm just going to very quickly go through all of that we just looked at, and hopefully you can see what I mean. So it's 1, I'll go a bit faster, 3, 4. So first bar, second bar, change to D minor, third bar, it's fret 7, fourth bar, and then fifth bar back to G minor, sixth bar, and then fret 5, C minor, seventh bar, eighth bar, and then split here, 1, 2, bar 9, bar 10, bar 11, little guitar riff, and then 12, and then so that was like the sort of vocal pickup there. So there's just extra space at the end basically. But like I said, if you're in like D tuning, you can play along with the original song and it makes more sense. I think let's get straight on to having a go at the main riff. So like I was saying in the intro, this is actually more of the sort of melody line as opposed to what he plays in the solo on the original Fleetwood Mac one, but that sounds pretty good because it's a really strong sounding tune, and it's taken largely from the minor pentatonic scale. So we've got open, low G, fret 3, fret 5, open, middle D, fret 3, fret 5, okay. Now, we're in G minor tuning, so this open, what we call the B flat note, that's actually the next note in the scale. So after this fret 5, which that's gone up to the high G, so that's what we call the octave of the scale, because pentatonic's only got 5 notes in it. Straight onto the next note, and then we're going to go fret 2, fret 4 all on the top string, fret 7, fret 9. So the high G, we've got low G, middle G on fret 5, the high G is on fret 9 here, and that's the top of the scale. You can go a little bit higher, which we do in the melody, but the basic scale is 9, 7, 4, 2, open, and then we've got, and then. So we're going to do a stripped down version, more of a sort of beginner level version of the riff to start with. We're going to start on this fret 5, which is the middle G. We're going to play it 3 times. We're going to go down to fret 3. This is on the middle string. Open middle string, open D, and then 3, 5. And we're going to do that again, but then this time instead of going back up on that string, we're going to go to fret 5, fret 7 on the bass string. Let's have a look at that from this angle. So we've got 3 notes or 3 times at fret 5, then 3, open on this middle string, then 3, 5, and then we do that again 3 times at fret 5, fret 3, open, but this time go to fret 5, fret 7 on the bass string, and then carrying on another 3 times here. So what's happening there is I'm going to use this open note, open string 1. So another 3 times at fret 5, but open string 1, straight back to fret 5 on the middle string, 3, back to 5 again, and then after that 3, open, and then 5 and 3 on the bass string. I'm having to sort of build this up. This is a little bit of a complicated riff, this one. It's quite long, so I'm building it up. So I'm going to start, this is the 3rd riff, fret 5, 3 times, string 1, open, back to 5, 3, 5 on the middle string, 3, open on the middle string, and then 5, 3, 5 on the bass string, open middle string, 5, 3, open on the bass string, and then after that just land at fret 5 and just stay there for a bit. We're doing the sort of stripped back version. This is the long 3rd riff. 3 times there, open string 1, 5, 3, 5, back down, 3, open, bottom string 5, 3, 5, open middle D, 5, 3, open, fret 5. Let's just try all of that from this angle, so I'll just play through it slowly. Riff 2. Riff 3. I'll do that riff 3 again, it's quite long, isn't it? So fret 5, open, middle string, open middle string, bass string, back to the middle string, down to the low string, and then right at the end one more riff. So I'm not going to play this 3 times, I'm just going to go twice here, and then open string 1, 5, 3, 5, 3, open, bass, 3, 5, open middle, bass, 5, 3, open, twice. So the final phrase, the 4th one, not quite as long as the 3rd one, but still quite long, so it's just twice here, down to the open, bass, back to the open, back to the bass string, open, bass, low G, twice. Now at that point the backing music has stopped, and there's so that's all of the vocal melody, but there's a little actual guitar lick which comes in, and we can just do a dead simple version, and we can just go fret 2 on the top string, play the open top string, play the, I'm using the 3rd finger, play the fret 5, open, and then fret 3 and open. So we've basically got 2 notes on each string. So we can make this first one last a bit longer, because when we do the full version it's actually a little bend, but it's fret 2, open, fret 5, open, fret 3, open, string 1, string 2, string 3. Right, now I'm going to play through all of this, but I'm also going to use, I've cunningly prepared the backing on a loop pedal. So I'm going to use the chords and we're going to play along with it. And we need to know where to start. Now it's 2, 3, 4, 1. That note is in the first riff. That's beat 1. So we need to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, and we start like that. We start this phrase on beat 2 again, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then, so that's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So that's the basic timing, but it will make a bit more sense if you hear it with the music. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three. One, two, three, 4, 1. So the only other thing you might want to do is play some harmonics, and they would come just after this final riff that's after the backing music stopped. And how you play harmonics is you just touch the strings really, really lightly. You don't put any pressure, you don't push down onto the frets, it's just super light, but you've got to be bang over fret 12. It's the easiest place to play them. So what I'm doing is I'm using my third finger, I'm trying to completely get it in line, because if it's slightly off I might get one of them but not all of them. So now to start with, you might want to just play them individually so you can feel where's the best place, or hear where's the best place to sound them, but then you can strum through. And let it ring out, and then the cycle starts again. And I just basically played the riff, what we call an octave up, which, you know, almost sounds a bit more like a solo. And I'm going to play quite a lot of it on string 1, to be honest. So that was starting on a G fret 5, so fret 9 is also a G. So it's 9 3 times. Basically going to play the same riff as before. 5, 7, 4, 7, 9. Then 3 times at 9 again. 7, 4, 2, 4. This is exactly the same rhythmically as what we were doing with the low version. And then 9, 12, 9, 7, 9, 7, 4, 2, open, 2, 4, 2, open. Hopefully you can hear that's exactly the same as the low version. It's a little bit funny this. This is the tricky long third riff, so it's 9, 12, 9, 7, 9, 7, 4, 2, open, 2, 4, 2, open, fret 5 on the middle string, 10. Final phrase, 9, twice, 12, 9, 7, 9, 7, 4, 2, open, 2, 4, 2, open, 5 on the middle string, play it again. So here's the whole of the high version with the backing again. That's beat 1. That's where it starts with the chords. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's a bit tricky, that phrase. 1, 2, 3. So the final riff there at the end is exactly the same. If we wanted to join them both together, for 1, we need to know how to count it. So from the 4th phrase, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how it cycles round. Let's just try the low then the high with the backing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 1. A little bit fast there. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so for anyone who's still with me at this point, well done. Hope you're having fun. Now, if you want to sort of spice up the lead part a little bit, certainly plenty of slides into notes. Hammer-ons are great as well. So a slide in is like a grace note slide, so just a quick one, and then there is a basic technique video you can have a look at if you want to look at hammer-ons and pull-offs and things like that. I'll put a link to it. Now here we can spice up this final one, make it sound more like a guitar lick. So bend, get your thumb over the top, and it's probably quite tight here, but you can just sort of push the string up a little bit and release it straight away. So you try not to lose. You can probably hear that I've not lost the pitch there. I've not like let it choke. So try and do a bend and release, and you can even flick off to the open string. And then I'm going to re-pick that open string and just play these final notes. And just the sort of same things in the second octave. I'm going to do a lot of sliding here because a lot of it's on one string. Slide in. You can slide in between notes. Grace note. Pull off, hammer on, pull off, slide, extra notes, 4, 5, 9, grace note, slide, pull off, hammer on, bend and release, pull off. So that's it. I hope you have fun with it. I really enjoy playing this, great fun, and I hope you do too. You can either, like I said, you can play the chords on your own with a loop pedal, or you can play with your friend. But basically this is the final G minor tuning lesson for the time being, so we're going to be moving on to something a little bit different over the next couple of lessons. And don't forget, in this tuning you can completely play in the standard GDB, which is like major tuning, and there's all of the previous lessons such as Ziggy Stardust, Stuck in the Middle, that kind of thing. And so, you know, hopefully find it quite versatile, quite fun to play with. And so I will see you here again soon on Coda Guitar.